Hello fellow Sudokans, yet again, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Friday the 9th of July 2021. This is not the Guardian puzzle, I've done that already this morning. This is my lunchtime attempt at the New York Times hard level puzzle. Now this is usually a tricky level puzzle. It's one of the hardest newspaper puzzles around, I think. Of course there are more difficult puzzles actually that you can get online and in some books, but and some apps. But actually, in terms of newspapers, I think the New York Times is possibly one of the most difficult to achieve, to get, to beat, whatever the term is. So I'm going to jump straight in. I'm not going to explain the rules or anything. I'll rely on you to go and look them up elsewhere. So first thing I notice is there's two blocking down here, two blocking down here, and two blocking across. That's before I even look anywhere. It jumps up at me immediately. Normally we get a few easy ones, but not too many in this puzzle. I must admit it's a real toughie most of the time. Okay, I see something. Something a little bit weird for a beginning really. Normally see this a bit later on, but I see 8 blocking across here and 8 blocking up here. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. That's going to give me 3 squares, not 2. I thought I'd seen 3 squares. No, nothing. Forget it. Forget I ever spoke. Just ignore me for a while. Oh, the 7 blocking down here, 7 blocking down here. Should be looking at what I've just done, shouldn't I? That would help me a bit. Right, 7 blocking down there. So 7 blocks here, 7 blocks here, 7 is now across here. Is that going to give me anything? Limits me to these 2 squares. Also limited to those 2 squares, but that's about it. And these 2 squares here too. I think I'm going to write those in right now before I forget, because I think there's not much else I can do about them. So I'm going to put them in so I don't forget, and then I'm going to forget about them, if that makes any sense. Because I don't think I can do much else for the moment. Okay. Right, what else do we have? Okay. Well, we don't yet have a 1 in this column. This one blocks these 2 squares, and this one blocks this square. So that's got to be a 1. It also gives a pair of 1s down here, but we're not writing in candidates just yet. We'll try to leave that for a while first, although we probably will need them. This looks like a really tough one. Oh, it's starting to rain slightly. That will cool things down. Not doing very well here in terms of finding stuff. So what shall I do? Start to do a few candidates, I guess. Okay, this 9 blocks down here, and 9 blocks up here, 9 blocks up here, gives a pair of 9s here. 1 blocks down here, 1 blocks down here, 1 blocks across here, like this. 1 block's up here, 1 block's up here, and that's a 1 there. 9 blocks down here, 9 blocks across here, so that's a pair of 9s in those 2 squares. It's giving it a number. Okay, so 9 blocking up now, 9 blocking down, and 9 blocking across. Give me a 9 there. Also give me a pair of 9 candidates in those 2 squares. Well, I hope you're not in a hurry today. 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking up here will give me a pair of 8s here. And 8 blocking up here and 8 blocking up here will give me a pair of 8s in these 2 squares like that. Got something. 8 blocks this square, the 8 here will block this square, and 8 blocks this square, so this has got to be an 8, and this we know now is a 9. That will give us a 9 here, right? 9 blocking across here, 9 blocking here will give us a 9 there, and that can't be true now, so that's a 9 there. It also gives me the last pair of 9s down here, because 9 blocking down here, and this 9 blocking across. So we have 4 9s there, that's right. Great, so we can tell this has to be a 1 then, doesn't it? Because clearly 1 is blocked from this square, so that's a 1. And the last number here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a 6, so 6 goes in there. Is that going to help us any? 6. 6 blocking down, 6 blocking up, that's a 6 there. Okay. What else is missing in this column? We have 1, 2, 3. We're missing 4 and 5. No help on 4 or 5 anyway. Okay. But we got the 6 in the middle now. Okay, 6 across here, 6 across here, so that's a 6. It's right there. Six blocking up here. I don't know why I didn't see this before. 6 blocking up here will give us a 6 in this square here. One, 2, 3, no 4, 4, sorry, 5, 6, 7, so this is an 8 here. Hope you got that. This is a 3 and a 5, so this is the last number in this column, which turns out to be an 8. So that can't be true. That has to be an 8, and that has to be a 7 now. That can't be 7. That's a 7, and that's a 9. That 9 doesn't exist now. That's a 9 there. Okay. Got rid of the 9s. Let's put in 4 and 5 here before I forget. 6 blocking across this row and 6 up here gives me a pair of 6s here. 6 blocking down here gives me a pair of 6s in these 2 squares. 1, 2, 3. The other missing numbers are 4 and 5. We still don't know any 4s and 5s are tricky. This 3 blocks this square, so that will give us a pair of 3s there. How about over here? Anything? No. 3 blocking down here, 3 blocking across here and across here, so that will give me a pair of 3s in those squares there. This 8 blocking down here and 8 blocking across here gives me two numbers in two squares, gives me a naked pair of 1 and 8 here. But there's still 4s and 5s that are left, and they still have no intervening or intersecting 4s or 5s to know where they go. I'll put them in now, but they're pretty useless. Same here, this is 4 or 5 in any of these squares. Okay. Right then, so let's carry on. This 1 blocks across here, but we can't limit it to a pair yet, can we? What's missing here? 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything on 2, 3, 4, or 5? Nothing at all on 2, 3, 4, or 5 here. So that's not very good, is it? Why can't I see something? I'm sure there's something. There has to be something here that I'm missing. There has to be. I don't know. 1, 2. This is 3 and 5. I'm just going to have to go with the flow now. Okay, so 1 blocking down here, 2, I have no idea, 3, 4s, any restrictions on 4s up here, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s. Can we do any restrictions on 8s yet? Very little. Ones are like this. 2s are in this line here. 7, 2, 3. Hello. 7, 2, 3 in these 3 squares. No 7s, 2s, or 3s anywhere else, and so that's where they go. So we are now limited to 7, 2, and 3 here, and that's good because that means that this 6 is going to appear here, alright, because now 7, 3, or 2 has to go here only. This 6 blocks down here, this 6 blocks across here, 6 goes here, that can't stand, that's our 6 now. A pair of 4 and 5 here is correct. 4 and 5 here is correct. Now this would have to be 1 and 8, but it can't be an 8, so it's got to be a 1, and that's got to be an 8, and that's got to be a 1. The missing number here now, 1, 2, it's a 5, isn't it? And we've got a blocking 5 down here, so that's the 5 and that's the 8. Okay, which gives us a pair of 8s up here now. Right, because 8 blocking up, 8 blocking up here. 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, yeah, 7, 2, 3. Okay, it's looking good. Looking good. Right, we can see there's 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking down here. So that's the space for 5 now, which means we can get rid of 5 there, and that will mean 5 is now a pointing candidate across here. So we can at least tell that 5 is limited now to these 2 squares. Still can't place it, but still. The 3 blocks down here, so 3 is either here or here, but we still can't place it yet. 2 blocks across here, so 2 is now here, here, and also in these 2 squares like this. 1, 2, 3. The missing number in this block now is 4, but I don't believe that we can restrict it anywhere, so we'll just put in every possible square like so. Okay, over here now, 1, 2, we don't have 3 yet. and we can't tell where it goes. I'm just looking about the 4. Do we have any info on 4? No, still don't know. So 3 4 3 4 3 4 and 3 4, like that. Okay, so what comes next? Up here now, 1 2s are blocking up here, and that's it. So 2s are like this, 3s are blocking up here, and 3s are in the same possible places. 4s can go anywhere, right? No restriction on 4, I think. And the last number is 5, and 5 also can go anywhere. I don't know if you can hear the rain now, but it's starting to come down. But this is not particularly hard. This will be hard for maybe Europe, but you wait till it starts. If it really starts, the storms in Bangkok are amazing. Really incredible storms we have here. Beautiful and scary. Right, 1 block left to get. So we've got this one now can't be true. So now 1 is, let's promote it to a pair, and let's go, this is why I should do this. Promote to a pair, put it in top left. That means that 8 can't stand now. That cannot be an 8. That might be enough to finish the puzzle. So that's got to be an 8, and that's a 7. You know that this can't be an 8 now. 8 is here, 4 5 down here, that's right. Is that going to be enough to give us the puzzle? 7 blocking down here now, so that's our 7. 3 or 2, that's got to be a 3 or 2. Well, it can't be a 3, can it? Because we've got a 3 in that block already, so that's our 2. And this is our 3, and this is our 2 here. Okay, so 2 can't stand there now, that's a 2. 3 4 5 3 4, that's okay. Missing number up here now, 1 2 3, this is a 4. Okay, so that's got to be a 3. We've got 3 and 4 already, so that's a 1 and that's a 4. We've got a 6 here, so that's a 1 and that's a 6. Surely that's enough. 4 blocking here, that's a 5. 5, that means that's a 4, and this is a 5, this is a 4, that's a 5. That's got to be a 5. This is not a 4 now, so that's a 3, and this is a 4. So the missing numbers here are what? 2 and 3. Any intersecting 2s or 3s? No, let's just get rid of those candidates to make it a bit easier to see. 2 and 3. So we can't have 3 here. So we're left with 5 and 4. Okay, so this 5 can't be true now. So this is a 5 and this is the 4. Let's get rid of 5 and 4 here. And let's get rid of the 5 here. Like this. And the 2 here. Oh, actually that's a 3 now, isn't it? That's a 3. So this is a 4, and that's 2. 3, 2. 3 blocking this, so that's a 5 and that's a 3. And that's our New York Times hard level puzzle for today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again another time when the weather may be actually less noisy, let's put it like that, if you can hear it as background rain. Maybe it's relaxed you. Some people like to listen to the sound of the rain to fall asleep, but hopefully I haven't put you to sleep before the end of the video, or unless that was your intention, of course. Thank you. Bye bye.